Okay, so once all your cutting is done, just come over here. We want to make sure that everything is in line. So we're just going to do a check. We're going to check that the joints are in line there, and the joints are in line here and here. So it's a good quality assurance check. Once we've got that, we're going to bring it over here, and we're going to check that all the joints fit nicely. If they don't, so for example, if one of your trenches, for example, it doesn't fit in, then come and show your teacher, and you'll need to manipulate that joint. You know all the skills of chiseling. Do not use sandpaper in your joint, just use a chisel. So think about the skills you've learned using a chisel, and you need to manipulate that joint to make it bigger so it will fit in. Okay, so I'm happy with this. Just before we assemble, what we do need to do though is, this is our last opportunity to sand off any pencil marks or any other dents or scratches that you have. Once this is assembled and glued, you will not be able to get your sandpaper in there. So get a 240 grit sandpaper and your sanding block, and sand your pencil marks off. So you'd be looking to sand anywhere here. You could probably come back and sand that later if you want to, or you could sand the whole surface. And any internal joints like here, for example, you won't be able to sand later because these will be sitting very close together. You won't be able to get a sandpaper in there. Make sure when you sand that you sand in line with the same direction as the grain. Don't sand across the grain or you'll end up scratching your timber. So that's the next step, and we'll see you for the gluing.